guys, so to start, we're gonna go in with our Embryolisse cream, and I'll just be rubbing that all over her entire face. I usually pep and prime off camera, but I just wanted to come on and show you this part in the very beginning, and I'm just gonna be moisturizing her entire face. Next, we're gonna hop right into the brows. Her brows are fairly thin, and I'm gonna keep them like this. I want them to shape her face, but I don't want any overdrawn brows or anything. So I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Powder Duo in dark brown, and I'll just be shaping those brows following the lines that are already there. I'm just making them a little bit more sharp and crisp because you know we like those kind of brows over here. So I'll just go in and deepen those brows. Next, I'll go in with the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Concealer in J14, and I'll just be going in and concealing those little bit of hairs because she does have a little bit of ingrown hairs, but nothing too crazy. I'll go in next with a dense blending brush, and that's just to make sure that that concealer is blended really good downward. I'll bring that concealer all the way down to her lid just to prime her lid for the eyeshadow. Okay, so we're going in with another Juvia's Place product. This is the Berries eyeshadow palette, and I tried to make this eye fairly easy, something simple for you guys to follow. I wanted it to be a little bit smoky, so I went in with like 3 shadows from here. So I went in the crease with the lighter shadow and then the deeper shadow on the lid, and then just blending those 2 back and forth until we get the desired look, and then boom, bam, that's it. It's nothing too hard this time. I did go in with a little bit of that shimmer color just to give a little bit of razzle dazzle, because you guys know I love shimmer. You know, there's something about me that just loves a good sparkle. So I am going back and forth and just blending those 2 shadows together because I want it to be a simple, easy to follow look, and that's pretty much it. Next, we're gonna go in with her foundation, and I'll be going in with the Dose of Colors foundation, and this is in the shade 129 Dark, and it literally just melted right into her skin. I mean, her skin is pretty flawless even without foundation, so I think this foundation really did complement her skin, and it just blends in so effortlessly. I love it. And I'm switching out the brushes. This is primarily for me to make sure that I have the cleanest, crisp blend. I am so OD when it comes to blending and making sure that everything is blended good, especially on the jawline, because you guys don't want that line of demarcation. You want it to be very well blended. Next, we're gonna go back in with that very same concealer that we use under her brows, and I must admit this is very bright. I did want to go for the bright under eye look, and I think it looks so good. I really do like it. I kind of did this because her hair is blonde, so I just wanted that to bring out that under eye for it to be like super bright and beautiful, and I must say I like it. In the beginning, it looks a little bit scary, but trust the process. It came together very well. Do you guys see that look? She was loving it. I was telling her, yeah, this is very bright, but just like I'm telling you, it's gonna come together. So next, I'm gonna go in with the setting powder, my very old fave, Sacha Cosmetics Buttercup. You know, this is always something that I always run back to because when something isn't broke, I don't have to fix it. I think this is so good. This has always done me very good. I always keep this one in my kit. So I'm just gonna go under her eyes and just press that right into the skin. We're not baking, we're not leaving no extra product or anything. I'm just pressing it really, really deep into the skin. And then I'm gonna go and do her nose contour because you guys know I am a sucker for good nose contour. So that's what we're gonna go and do next. And along with something that I also love that I haven't used in quite a while actually, but I'm going back in with my Inglot AMC powder. Like you all know, I made palettes of these, which I don't take out, so I don't really know the numbers. I just bought a bunch of them and they work like a charm. I keep them in my kit always. They have never steered me wrong. So going back into that palette and just dipping between 2 or 3 shades and just making sure it blends all together nicely. But I'm going in and just blending everything together. The blush that I did use was also from Juvia's place, the Saharan blush. This could have actually been a full face one company, right? I'm going in with Chestnut liner to line the lips and the Anastasia lip palette. Okay, so what I did here is I went in with this white paint. I placed a little bit of pink, and then what I did was blend all 3 of those colors together with a blending brush, a bigger blending brush, and then a smaller blending brush. And honestly, when I do this with these paints, whatever color it comes out to be after mixing it all together is the color that we're gonna actually just get. So when I say I make custom colors and someone asks me to repeat the color, that's why it's so hard, because I just do whatever with this paint and it comes out good every time. I love it. This came out so beautifully. And then what I did to make that beautiful glossy lip, like I always do, I go in with a regular gloss. Nothing crazy and nothing expensive. I go in with the regular drugstore clear gloss, and baby, that's all. I hope you guys like this video as much as I did creating it, and I'll see you guys for another Makeup Mondays. Bye, loves.